morning, good morning, good morning.
You know, I'm naked though. I gotta work. And you're going live.
I'm live, baby. Morning, you guys. If you're on with me live, say hey, give me a wave. We're gonna get started here in a minute. Good morning. Ooh. All right, hey friends, Yogi fam. Happy Sunday. Thanks for joining me super early today. So I'm working at one of my bars that I work at is still open for takeout. So I'm doing a takeout shift there today at 10:30. So I wanted to hop on a little bit earlier and just do like a 20-minute like good morning wake up flow, something that's gonna get me out of bed and get me moving and my blood pumping and give me personally like what my body needs. So feel free to follow along, jump in, jump out, whatever, just something short, build a little bit of flexibility, strength, and just incorporate some breath. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started right away. If you're sitting on anything, remove a block, come to the sits bones, top of your mat, and start to get grounded. So I'm gonna drop my hands in my lap, left palm faces skyward, back of the right hand comes inside the left palm, thumbs touch. Inhale, roll shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale them down the back, get nice and tall. Just take about 3 mindful breaths to yourself. For this practice, I'm going to do a little bit less talking and a little bit more flowing. Place the hands on the knees. Just start to spiral the chest in a clockwise direction. Starting to attach to the core, attach to the breath. Maybe close the eyes. Maybe take these in little circles that really engage the core, or you start to really accentuate this. Dropping the chest forward and back. Starting to feel the obliques wake up, maybe the hips. And switch directions. I'm going to start with small circles. Big breath always. Make it bigger. Beautiful. Get still on your next breath. Take the arms overhead, look up, inhale. Cross the forearms, grab opposite shoulders. As the arms come down, the thumbs kind of pull the neck skin longer a little bit. So right underneath the ears, pull that neck skin down, lengthen the neck. Inhale, open through the throat, look up. Exhale, chin to your chest. Right ear, right shoulder on the next inhale. Exhale, roll that down. Left ear, left shoulder. Back and forth, nice and easy. Take the head all the way around in a circle. Use the hands to kind of tug the shoulder blades down a little bit. On your next breath, head goes back to center. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, cactus the arms. Pull the elbows into the hip creases. Open up the chest. Wrap the arms forward. Hollow out the spine. And inhale, lift. Exhale, open. And round it forward. Shoulder blades away from one another. Inhale, rise. Exhale, pull the elbows down. This time you're gonna take this to a really slow row. So arms reach up and then elbows pull back. Move with your breath. Pelvis moves a little bit, so you're crunching in that core back and forth. Good, arms are turning on. Lift the arms on the inhale, exhale, open the shoulders. This time open, close in front of the face. Talking to those shoulders, I can already feel them start to burn. Good, breathe. Elbows stay wide, circle out these elbows. Starting to just bring a little bit of fluidity and movement into my practice. Good. Right hand drops, left arm up and over. Side body stretch to the left side. Exhale, flow. Good. This time taking the right forearm all the way to the earth, really deep in that left side body. Take it over. Beautiful. Drop the hands in front of you. Find your tabletop. You're going to start to walk the feet wider than the hands. So I'll load my hips back a little bit and then step outside the mat, getting into that right hip. Push it back. Good. Back and forth. Just starting to really lean into the hips, get them open. Again, a little bit less talking today, more of just a flow. Next time that right foot is forward off that right edge of the mat, make sure that right knee is at a 90-degree angle to the ankle. Right hand comes inside that right inner arch. Inhale, peel the left arm open to the sky, gaze up. Circle out that left arm, 3 big circles. Shoulder presses into that inner thigh, knee presses into the shoulder crease, intention. Circle out the wrist. Option to take the left hand and drop it into the right hip crease. Find that half bind, open up and breathe. Keep the bind as you come onto the right fingertips and start to inch that right foot out, drive the heel in towards the earth. Right toes peel back, good. Find that inner thigh stretch, the back of the leg, the hamstring. Again, press the right forearm into the leg into the forearm, and look up. Find that breath. Left arm reaches up towards the sky, big reach, drop the left hand to the mat. Hands frame right leg as you spin towards that right leg with the chest. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold, really pressing into the back of the right leg. Plug the right hip back into its socket a little bit. Find length in both the leg and the spine. Exhale, melt. Hands walk forward, tuck the right toes, hop the left leg up, wide leg forward, fold. Feet are wider than the mat. Option to kind of shake the hips out. Just bring some movement to the legs, a little bit of recovery, a little vibrate, just let that go. Hands plant down underneath the face, swing the legs back, high plank. Big toes touch here, lift the heels nice and high, lower down through a chaturanga, elbows graze the rib cage. Inhale, find your back bend. Exhale, table. Step the left foot out, left side of the mat. It's all the way off. Left knee has a 90-degree angle, knee and the ankle. Left hand comes inside that left inner arch. Right knee stacks underneath the right hip, so make the adjustments with the body. Good. Then you peel that right arm open, look up. 3 big arm circles. Start talking to that shoulder as you stretch. Be sure to breathe. Your right arm up towards the sky, circle out the wrist. Right hand binds into left hip crease. Maybe open up the shoulder a little bit more and gaze up. Come on up to the left fingertips as you scoot the left heel out. Dig the heel into the mat. Place that left hand wherever you're stable and comfortable. Good. Gaze goes back up. Inhale. Exhale. Feel that left leg open up, back of the leg, inner thigh, hamstring. Inhale, right arm reaches, gaze follows. Drop the right hand. Both hands frame the left foot as you twist that chest over that left thigh. Toes are lifted as you inhale, halfway lift. Maybe spin the left rib cage back a little bit more, and then exhale, fold over the leg. Halfway lift as you find length in the spine and the back of the left leg. Left hip plugs back in a little bit, and then exhale, fold. Beautiful. Walk the hands in front of you, left foot on the earth, right toes tuck, and then pop out. Find that little shake. Forward fold. You're gonna rise all the way up. Feet are wider than the mat. Gaze goes up, fingertips touch. Bring the hands into the heart. Spin the toes out. You're in goddess. Right, so toes are out, heels are in. Sink low in those legs. Thighs parallel with the mat is the goal. Press the palms out in front of you. You start to pulse. Warm up those legs. Energy out of the palms. Press them together. You're staying here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay low, gaze up, inhale. Exhale, cactus the arms. Reach the arms out wide. Rise as you straighten the legs. Arms lift, palms touch. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, step it back, plank. Start to find a little pulse here, crown of the head reaches forward. So we're doing this to really turn on that core. Belly is super engaged. Core muscles firing. Calf muscles working to roll to the ball, tippy toes of the feet. Stay here in your plank. You're gonna walk the feet up. It looks like this. Kick the butt. Keep a nice low plank. Again, just working that core. Stay with me for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your chaturanga or customize on the knees. Inhale, peel it open. Exhale, downward dog. We'll move through Surya Namaskar A at a 1 breath cycle. Lift the heels nice and high. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. Spring or float, top of the mat. You can step. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive to stand. Exhale, hands into the heart, Samasthita He. Close the eyes. Full breath cycle. Inhale. Big exhale, let something go. Inhale, arms and gaze lift. Exhale, reverse swan dive, pour the breath out over the legs. Inhale, grow long through the spine, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands and step or float it back, high plank. Bring the big toes to touch, spin to the blade of the left foot, right arm lifts, half Svashisthasana, side plank. Right toes lift, customize. Right palm down, right leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, knee to the nose, hug it in. Inhale, extend right leg. Exhale, right knee, right upper arm bone. Right leg lifts. Right knee, right upper arm bone, and then shoot it all the way through, fallen triangle. Left arm peels open, press the hips up, breathe. Good. Left hand drops, left hips come all the way down, both legs are extended straight. Good. Twist and reach to the front of the mat. Plant the forearms. Right rib spin up, breathe. Hands walk underneath the shoulders, left toes tuck, right knee comes into the chest, and then send it back out, three-legged inhale. Exhale, and foot between the hands, warrior one, dial the left heel down, inhale, lift the arms. Gotta get deep in that right leg, so I'm gonna scoot my right leg out a bit, so that right knee can crack over the right ankle. Hands find interlace at the low spine, open it up, inhale. Exhale, humble. Stay for the breath. Good. I'm going to spin my left toes under a little bit, get strong in the right leg, warrior three with a bind. Kick the left heel up. Squeeze the left cheek, lift the leg, breathe. Hands release, standing splits, left leg rises. Ooh. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, standing splits. Left knee all the way into the chest, stand up. Leg out in front of you. Option two, take the right hand, grab outside edge of that left foot, extend the leg. Find the twist. Hold and breathe. Twist this back towards center. Bend the left knee over the right, and left ankle over the right knee, excuse me. Sit down in your figure four chair. Hands come into the heart. Flex that left heel. Good. Sink nice and low. Option to come all the way down and stretch into that left hip. Ugh. Feels so good. Option to walk the hands forward and take the arm balance. Good. Come up, slide pinky side edges of the feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step the toes to touch top of the mat. Sink the hips, chair pose, lift the arms. Good. Nice and low. Hover the right knee up in towards the chest. Bring the hands into the heart. Find the balance on the left leg. You're going to pulse this up. So you're feeling the really deep intrinsic core stabilizers lifting this leg. Deep, tight core. Ooh. And maybe you feel that right hip point kind of pulling it up. Good. 3, 2, 1. Cross the right leg over the left. Eagle the legs. Extend the arms. Eagle the right arm underneath the left. Press the arm packet up towards the sky, sink the hips. Stay for the breath. Good. Undo the legs, kick the right leg behind you, warrior three. Step it back, high crescent lunge. Undo the arms, spin it open. Left foot is in front. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel the hands. Step back, find your plank. Take your vinyasa, lower down through your chaturanga. Inhale, back bend peels you open, lifts you up. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Big breath to reset. Inhale. Big exhale. Left leg lifts, three-legged. Toes on the mat, roll forward, high plank. Step the toes to touch. Roll to the blade of the right foot. Lift the left arm, Vashisthasana, side plank. Option to hover the toes. Good. Right hip presses up towards the sky. Right arm bone is nice and stacked. Left hand to the mat, bring left knee into the nose, then kick it out, three-legged, inhale. Exhale, knee to your nose, hug it in. Inhale, left leg. Left knee, left upper arm bone, squeeze it forward. Inhale, left leg. Left knee, left upper arm bone, and then send it all the way through, fallen triangle. Left leg swings through, hips up towards the skies, the right arm lifts. Press the hips up, breathe. Take the right hand to the mat as you sink the hips all the way down. Legs extend straight out from the hip sockets. Hands spin forward. Maybe you release the forearms to the earth. Feel that stretch in the hips. Good. Right oblique is stretching. Stay for the breath. Hands walk back underneath the shoulders, tuck the right toes, left knee into the chest, send it back out, three-legged. Warrior one on the exhale. Foot in between the hands, dial right heel down, lift the arms, gaze up. Get deep in that left leg. Drop the hands, opposite thumb on top this time, so a grip that feels a little bit weird. Squeeze the hands together. Inhale, open in your chest. Exhale, dip the left shoulder inside left inner thigh. I take my hands overhead because that gives me a really nice shoulder and chest stretch. Good. Look forward, spin the right toes under, warrior three. Lift up on that right leg. So imagining a parallel line from the heel out of the crown, hips level with the earth. Good. Find the breath. Drop the hands, right leg lifts higher, standing splits, open up the hip. Shiva squat, knee to knee, forehead to the knees. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, Shiva. Inhale, lift. This time swing the right knee up and in, see it, one-legged mountain, flex the foot. Leg extends straight. Option to take the left hand outside of the right outer edge of the foot. Find the twist, gaze tracks over that right hand. Find your balance and breathe, breathe, breathe. You guys spin it forward, start to bend that left knee. Right ankle comes over that left knee. Hands into the heart, open up that right hip. The more you press that right knee down to the mat, the more open that hip is gonna feel. Option to drop the hands. Good. Option to walk the hands out and take the arm balance, bend the elbows, balance the shin on those bent elbows. Come on up, slide the legs down together. Pinky side edges of the feet are touching. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten out the knees. Exhale, fold. Step big toes to touch top of the mat. Inhale, rise. Gather the breath. Press the hips forward, find that little back bend. Exhale, hands into the heart. Sink the hips, chair pose. Ground down through that right foot, left knee lifts. So with that flexed foot and that bent left knee, you're gonna just start to pulse this up. Little pulses with that left knee. Feeling that core really stabilize the body right now. Good, stay with me for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross the left knee over the right, sink the hips. I'm gonna kickstand this foot for some support. Left arm comes underneath the right, eagle the arms. Good. Sink the hips as I wrap the left foot once more. Hips go down, elbow packet goes up. Breathe. Keep the arms, undo the legs, step the left foot back, high crescent. Inhale. Exhale, open the arms, cartwheel it for warrior two. Your right foot is in front. Reach the arms out long. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel the hands, they frame right foot. Swing that right leg up and back, three-legged. Take your vinyasa. Up dog to down dog to the knees. All the way onto a seat. Legs extend out long. Good. Find those sits bones on the earth. Legs are really relaxed, toes are lifted. Inhale, lift the arms. And then exhale, reach the hands for the toes, a nice easy forward fold. You're doing whatever's comfortable with the placement of your head and your neck, the placement of your hands. Good. Lift this up, plant the soles of the feet. We're going to take 2 rounds of bridge. So roll it down. The knees, the feet, the heels are going to be underneath the knees, wherever that is for you. I like to bring my heels really close to my glutes so I can graze my heels with my fingertips. That's the alignment that's comfortable in my body. It's where I feel the most stable. Lift the hips on the next breath. Walk the shoulder blades closer towards one another. Arm bones firm on the earth. Hips are lifted. Good. And from here, energetically drag the kneecaps forward. So think of creating space in the sacrum, space in the thighs. Hips nice and lifted, breathe. Drop the hips on the next exhale. Good. Windshield wiper the knees. Get ready for one more round. Good. Lift the hips, inhale. Maybe this time you interlace the hands, walk the shoulders closer in towards one another. Really press with the forearms. Roll to the balls of the feet, walk the spine down one vertebrae at a time. Knees into the chest, y'all. You can take this time to circle out the knees back and forth. Or take a happy baby. This will be your final posture of practice today. Of course, if this was not enough for the body, keep going. When you're ready, make your way to your final Shavasana. Here we will rest and let go just for a few moments. Maybe repeating a mantra that you want to carry with yourself today, or just sort of visualizing your day. Anything you want to accomplish, see it in your mind. When you're ready to come out, yogis, send the arms overhead and the toes down low. Take your time waking the body back up. Thank you all so much for joining me this morning. I hope you have an amazing day. Namaste.